What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be covering Bionano Genomics, ticker symbol BNGO. They have a very important week coming up this week, coming off a very high price target raise from an analyst. So we're going to go over exactly what this price target means for Bionano Genomics in the future and what my exact price target is going to be for Bionano Genomics for the end of this week and going forward. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys enjoyed what I had for you in this video, please go down and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me get this information out to as many people as possible, and you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks and learn about a couple of new ones. So let's do a quick recap on what's been happening with Bionano Genomics over the past couple of weeks. So originally, Bionano Genomics got in the news because they were granted a 180-day extension from NASDAQ to reach compliance, and that was going to mean that they would have to be trading over $1 in order to maintain their listing status on the NASDAQ exchange. So Bionano Genomics said that they were going to basically do their best to get their share price up to that standard, but if they couldn't by the time that this extension and compliance period was over, then they were going to perform a reverse split. So a couple days or within a week after they were granted this compliance extension, they released a very good study on, they genome mapped an individual, a professor actually, who is a very high functioning individual on the autism spectrum, and they were able to figure out maybe some treatment options, or basically their study was to try to find some better health outcomes for these individuals. Then we saw Bionano Genomics Cytogenomics Symposium from January 11th through January 15th, 16th, and we saw Bionano Genomics go absolutely crazy. So if we take a look over here, we can see the event started on the 11th, and we can see that Bionano Genomics was trading in the low $5 range, and by the end of this week on the 15th, we saw Bionano Genomics go as high as about the high sevens. It even almost broke $8 on this day. Actually, it did. It went as high as $8.50 about. So we also saw Bionano Genomics do a lot of different share offerings, and they're basically using all of this capital for basically general corporate purposes and making their saphyr system even better than it already is. Basically what the saphyr system is, it's a way to use genome mapping and sequencing in order to better serve the scientists that use this product. So and actually does these different genome sequencing and mapping. And their most recent capital raise was finalized on Friday, a couple days ago. So we aren't really going to see that much selling pressure in Bionano Genomics coming through the next week, unless we see a lot of investors taking profits. We saw on Friday that Bionano Genomics went up about 18.5%, an absolutely crazy amount. If you're holding Bionano Genomics from when it was under $1, you're making some absolutely crazy gains, and congrats. And then we also saw Bionano Genomics go up 4.29% after hours. So Bionano Genomics is set, in my opinion, to have an amazing week this week. I think we could see, after I disclose all of this news that is coming out next week about Bionano and this price target, I think we could see BNGO get into the $12 range. Now, here is why. So if we come over here, we can take a look at the most recent price target raise that Bionano Genomics has received, and this was from $2 to $14 at Maxim Group. They still see a lot of upside in this stock, and they raised their price target by 600%. That's absolutely insane. A 600% increase in price target on any company, no matter if it's a little biotech penny stock or even like one of these blue chip companies. That really wouldn't happen with those. But when we see it with a Bionano Genomics, a company that trades super volatile like they do, the stock price is going to be affected, like we saw on Friday with the stock going up 18.5%. Now, we also have another very important day coming up for Bionano Genomics this week. If we come over here, we have the Festival of Genomics and Biodata on January 26th, which is on Tuesday through the 29th. So basically what they're going to be doing is, if we come down a little bit further, we can see all of the headliners and some other individuals participating, some of these companies that are participating, the keynote partners, but the agenda partners, if we come down, Bionano Genomics. So this is going to be a great opportunity for Bionano Genomics to get their product and research out to more investors, and we might see a lot of buying pressure coming in Bionano Genomics in the near future. Now, there have been a lot of rumors, we have to address this, that ARK Invest is possibly going to be buying shares of Bionano Genomics in the near future. If you guys saw that YouTube video that was posted a while ago where an individual spoke with an ARK analyst, those statements that the ARK analyst made that they were not going to be going anywhere near Bionano Genomics have been recently recanted, and it's safe to say that Bionano Genomics is and could be considered by ARK Invest in their ARK-G portfolio. Now, nothing is certain yet. We could see Bionano Genomics get some capital from ARK Invest, but we don't really know yet. We're just going to have to wait and see for the future. There's another interesting thing that I would like to point out to you guys. If we come over here, we can see that Biden requests $415 billion from Congress to ramp up the country's pandemic response. So if we take a look right here, we can see that they're trying to scale up on vaccinations, testing, contact tracing. Here's the important part right here, genomic sequencing. So we could see Bionano Genomics maybe directly get a contract with the United States government, or another company that uses Saphyr gets a contract, which would also be great for Bionano Genomics. Now, you might be asking why I'm drawing this conclusion that Bionano Genomics might have any future with getting government contracts. We take a look over here on day 5 of their next generation cytogenomic symposium. The Saphyr identified structural variants that may predispose to severe illness. So basically, the Saphyr is going to be able to look at somebody's genome and predetermine if they have a high susceptibility of coming down with severe symptoms from the virus. So that's going to be something that the government is going to really be interested in because it could play a massive role in determining if individuals have a higher susceptibility to the virus. And if you can identify those individuals, you can let them know that they have a very high susceptibility according to their genetic predisposition, that they have a high potential to come down with very severe symptoms, and you can maybe help them get them vaccinated quicker or help them have better health outcomes in other ways. So in general, I think Bionano Genomics, after the Festival of Genomics and Biodata this week, I think they're going to be able to reach the $12 range. If we could see some other good news come out about Bionano Genomics, I think that would also be a very important factor in pushing it into the $12 range. Now, here's the other thing. If they announce another share offering, we're not going to see Bionano Genomics go up into the $12 range at all. We're going to see a pretty steep sell-off of maybe 10 to 15%. Their last share offering was in the $6 range. If they come out and say that they are going to be doing an additional share offering, maybe at $7.50 or $8, we're going to see Bionano crash a little bit. But in general, as we've seen with all of these share offerings, these dips are quickly bought up. So if you see Bionano Genomics crashing off the news that they are going to be doing an additional share offering, it is going to be, in my opinion, a good dip to buy, and I will probably be buying in on these dips. Now, if we take a look at the options chain, I've pointed out some of these contracts in the past. They're getting too expensive for me to want to go into them. But if you take a look at the August 20th expiration date, it's a lot of time, but it's also not a lot of time. If you were to buy this $2 strike, it would cost you on the high end $8.50 per contract, which is $850. Which would in turn bring your break-even price to $10.50. So Bionano Genomics by August, if you think it is going to be way above the $10.50 price point, you would buy this $2 strike for $850 in the hopes to exercise this contract and buy 100 shares of Bionano Genomics at the $2 price point. So if it goes to $15, you would be spending $200 plus the premium you paid for a position that is worth $1,500 per contract that you bought. So that's always something to keep in mind if you want to have some more leverage in your Bionano Genomics position. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed what I had for you in this one, please go down and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me get this information out to as many people as possible. You get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and learn about some of the very interesting and safe option strategies that I like to use every day to trade. So I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.